Hey loves, welcome back. Today we're going to try something a little bit different. All right, pick your card. I'm going to do two piles, okay, to see which direction you should go in at this time. All right, pile one, I'm going to jump into it. Pile two will be right after that. I will leave a timestamp when pile two starts in the description. All right, so just look out for that if you're going to choose pile two. So let's jump into pile one, starting off fresh. We're going to utilize the tarot cards first, and we'll see what direction you need to go in. I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys are happy, doing well, healthy, thriving, making good choices in life. Let's go ahead and jump into your reading, pile one. What direction do you need to go in at this time? Take what resonates, leave the rest. All right. Sunday, we're getting ready for these games, football games. You're a football fan. Who's your team? Maybe you need to know which direction to go in regards to a bet. Let's see though. Let's see what's up. Alrighty. All right, let's go. One. Eight of Pentacles. Hard work pays off is your energy here. Generally with this card just coming out first in the upright, it makes me feel that you all need to really start to, focus on hard work, focus on being diligent, consistent. If you're going to start something, see it through. Okay. If you are creating some type of plan, then you're needing to make sure that you actually follow through. Okay. Also, spend some time really developing your skills. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands coming out reverse. All right, so with that energy being reversed, you could have, at times in life, I feel that we would compare ourselves to others. And this is just to say, what you got, what they got and what you got. Your journeys are completely different. So try your best to solely focus on you and not compare yourself to anyone else. There's no one like you. Know that first and foremost. You are uniquely divine. So there's really not a need to want to be like anyone else. Maybe there are things that people have or accomplishments or whatever the case may be that you want to acquire for yourself, but it's still going to be through your own particular journey. So keep that in mind. You don't want to, we don't know what people, go through to get what they got. Honestly, there are things that I want, but there are certain sacrifices I'm not willing to make. You feel me? So even for this channel, for example, there are things that I could talk about. There are easier ways to, hype up the views and all of that, but I would have to sacrifice who I am, morally, and I'm really just not for anything like that. I feel that, to learn your skill set, develop your skill set. Yes, learn the things that are going to bring in more views without having to alter or change who you are as a person, without devaluing yourself. That's the way to go. But if you have to be like someone else in order to gain what they have, this is saying with the Queen of Wands reverse, that's not what we're doing here. Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? Stay true to you, but get what you need, okay? Study. Figure out what you need to get what you, to get to where you're trying to go. Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, I feel, is one of those misunderstood energies because, I feel oftentimes tarot readers will say that Five of Swords is selfish and, win at all costs or whatnot. Okay, but sometimes you do have to be a little bit selfish. That means prioritizing your time, prioritizing, your resources, being very strategic about what you invest your time in. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people may try to guilt trip you, make you feel bad for doing that, but this is coming up in the upright. And if this is the pile that you chose, I feel this is saying that it's your time to be a little more strategic about where you're placing your energy, where you're investing your time. Because if you're needing to develop your skills right now and you're needing to focus on something that is going to better your life right now, you cannot be available to everyone. So yeah, some people are going to say that you're selfish. You need to be. You need to be right now. Okay, pile one? Nothing wrong with it. Four of Swords. It's time to rest. Do not disturb. Do not disturb. Detox is also what I'm picking up with the Four of Swords. It's like, again, limiting your availability to people. They cannot get through to you right now. Okay, they can't talk to you. People may be so comfortable having you when they want to have you. They call, you answer, text, you respond right away. They need you, you show up. Okay, you've been doing that. Now it's time for you to do all that for yourself. That is going to require you to create boundaries, okay? And prioritize, I'm hearing your health. Maybe you need to prioritize your health at this time. I'm also picking up on like vitamins, working out, going to the gym. Lord knows, yeah, it's another story for another time. But whatever you start, as we said in the beginning of this reading, you're being asked to follow through. Create a schedule, like we said, right? When you create that schedule, stay consistent. It is going to require you to be a little more selfish, meaning that people who want access to you and want to go do this and that and the third with you, and they're used to you being available to do it, you have to put a stop to that for now. Temporary. No love lost. It's just you are needing to really focus on you right now. That's the direction that you need to go in. Okay, you can't please everybody and then also focus on your goals at the same time. At this point in your life, the direction you need to go in is towards yourself. Come on, somebody. Mic drop. Yeah, I felt that. Knight of Wands reverse and the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. Look at that. So with these energies being here hidden at the bottom of the deck, it's like, okay, Knight of Wands represents inconsistent energy, right? Hot and cold, in and out, fiery, unpredictable, but it's in the reverse. We don't got no time for no inconsistencies right now. It's just like reiterating that. It's confirming that. This is not the time to be in or out. Do not make promises that you cannot keep. You know that you want to focus on yourself right now, collective. You know that you want to tune in with you. You want to work out. You want to eat right. You want to be on your ish. So knowing that and making and creating a schedule or a planner for that, Wednesday, you're supposed to go to the gym. Wednesday, you're supposed to eat all greens. Drink all greens. Right? Homegirl hit you up, homeboy hit you up. Hey, man, we trying to go kick it tonight. It's Wednesday, having to turn up at the, after hour spot or whatever the hell. I can't go. What you talking about? Why you can't go? I cannot go. I have something to do. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are going to be I feel like there's going to be little sacrifices of fun. The Knight of Wands represents fun. You feel me? So the fact that it's in the reverse is like, okay, this is not the time to focus or tune in on fun, quote unquote. Okay, if your friends really rock with you like that, hey, I'm going to the gym. I'm trying this detox out. That's what I'm doing on Wednesday. You want to do it? If you can't do it, then that's cool. No judgment, but that's what I'm on. So I'm not available to do anything that is going to pull me away from my goals right now. So you're welcome to join me, but I cannot be a part of whatever you're trying to do if it's not on that, if it's not supporting that, because I've made a promise to myself and I'm going to keep that promise to myself. It's simple. Now, you may be surprised. Some people are going to be like, oh, Emperor energy is here. That's leadership, natural born leader. Some people are going to be like, whoa, that don't sound too bad. I have been thinking about a change. I just didn't have nobody to do it with me. You know what? I think I'm going to do that with you on Wednesday. What time you going? I'll meet you up there. You'd be surprised how people follow the leader, follow the emperor. When you set the tone and you're not easily moved or swayed, sometimes people are inspired by that. So keep that in mind. You can be inspired by temptation and go on the route that they want you to go in, or you can be the leader and allow them to follow you, collective. I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to get too drawn out in this reading. We're at 10 minutes and I'm going to jump into pile 2. Okay, but that is your message. Pile 1, you need to focus on you right now. Set a schedule or planner and stick to the script. Stick to the script. Numbers that I'm seeing, 8, 4, and 5. All right, so I feel like maybe you guys need to stick to something for a couple of months. Okay, it's either 4, 5, or 8 weeks. You need to stick to something. Be consistent with something. It could even be 4, 5, or 8 days. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that once you get in a rhythm of doing something positive, it will start to feel normal for you. It'll be normalized to your system, to your body, to your mind, and what you want. And it won't be as difficult the more you stay consistent with it. So that is your message, Queen of Pentacles. Stay on it. You have a plan, you have a goal, and you have the tools that you need, which is just inner strength to make this happen. So good luck, pile 1. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Pile 2, welcome. We're at 11 minutes. Pile 2, how are you? Let's jump into your reading. What do you need to know in regards to the direction that you need to go in at this time? If you chose pile 2, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. We will not waste any more of your time. Pile 2, what direction do you need to go in at this time? All right, what direction do you need to go in at this time? Pile 2, I'm hearing one more. What direction do you need to go in at this time? Pile 2. I gave them 11 minutes. I'll give you 11 minutes as well. All right, let's hit it. Oh, you have a 7 of Pentacles coming out. Okay, so you've worked on something and you're waiting on that to, you're waiting to see the fruit of your labor. I feel you've been very patient. You've been very patient. 6 of Pentacles. You feel like you've been doing things the right way. You've been sharing. You've been, it's like equal give and take, the 6 of Pentacles. And even just seeing the progression from 7 to the 6 and then 6 to 7, it's like you feel like, okay, you reflect a lot on all that you've done. You're like, I helped this person out. I've done this. I've been doing this. Where's my result? You feel like you've done everything that you needed to do. So now you're waiting on the result, not complaining, not impatient. You've been very practical and very fair and very patient. It's like when you expected your fruits to come in, it's reasonable because you know that you've done the work. Okay, so what is this? Queen of Swords reverse. Try your best not to be upset, pile 2, because it could start to feel that way when you feel that you're not getting what you deserve. That's how you're feeling right now. You know for a fact that you have been like fair all the way across the board. You've been on your P's and Q's. So the question that we asked for this reading is, what direction should you go in? The Queen of Swords reverse came out. And I feel that this is just telling you, yes, you have done what you needed to do. Yes, you do deserve some type of reward. Please do not get to a space of feeling bitter or a space of feeling agitated. Don't do it. Something is going on here. There's a bigger picture here, and I know sometimes we don't want to hear that when we know that we're due something. 8 of Cups reverse. I feel like you are needing to try something over, because the 8 of Cups represent walking away. If it came up in the upright, I would say that, okay, there's an obvious blockage and you need to walk away from something, whatever the case may be. But that's not what I'm seeing here. The 8 of Cups is reversed. So it's like, don't give up. Don't give up on the way that you've been. I feel with it being the Cups energy, you could have been very empathetic. You could be very considerate right now. And that a lot of times could be draining too, when you are setting aside the reaction that you want to give, but you're being more of like the bigger person. This is saying to continue to be the bigger person. Just stay the course, pal two. The direction you're needing to go in is, though you feel like popping off, and you have every right to, because you have been waiting and you have done your part and you've been very patient. Yes, you popping off right now wouldn't be out of this world. Okay, it wouldn't be illogical because you're something that's long overdue for you. But this is saying, wait a minute, just wait a minute. I get the energy of like something going on in the background that you are unaware of. Okay, and it's not like a negative thing. Whatever you're waiting on, whatever result you're waiting for, it's like kinks are being worked out in your favor. Please don't lose your cool. Don't lose your cool. Go in the direction of the high, okay? They go low, you go high, please, because though you have the right and the reason to be this Queen of Swords reverse, this is saying, wait a minute. Eight of Cups reverse. Stop. Wait. Hold up. Don't do it. Don't lose your cool right now because you're about to gain something. All that hard work that you put in, everything that you have been working hard for, you're about to get it. Please don't lose your cool. Don't lose your cool. You could be very irritated right now. Two of Wands reverse. Listen. The Two of Wands reverse and the Eight of Cups reverse represent this like resistant to change. I feel this is a repeating message asking you to focus in on your personal goals. What do you truly want for yourself? Because you can have it. The timing may be a bit off to you. You're not understanding. You're trying to put two and two together. I feel this is a personal, and I even hate hearing it, so you may too. Hate hearing that, oh, personal test, just stay the course and all that. It could be cliche and frustrating sometimes, but that's what's showing up for you, Pile 2. And if you chose Pile 2, I feel you should take heed to this because you're on the brink of a breakthrough here. But, it's like, I just heard, how low can you go? Can you just stick it through a little bit longer? Can you really hold on just a little bit longer? Because there's a bigger picture here for you. Whatever you're waiting on is something that's going to change your life. So this is saying, hey, you've done what you need to do. I keep hearing child. A child could be of significance. This could be about a parent or your child. I keep hearing stay the course, child, so it could even just be your higher, self speaking to you. Like, I see what you don't see. And I know that we're trying to accomplish something. I just need you to stay the course. Please. Please. A parent can help you out right now with advice. A parent could really help you out right now with advice. They could have gone through this or have something to do with this for you. But I feel like a parent could be very resourceful right now. Four of Cups reverse, acceptance. You will receive what it is that you deserve. But there's something about, because the Four of Cups is like apathy. So there's something about it like, okay, once you get it, you're kind of like, okay, cool. Like you lose your excitement for something. Maybe because you feel like you had to do so much to get it and that kind of like turned you off. But you get it nonetheless. You get what it is that you want. But it's almost like once you receive it, you're kind of like, okay. Cool. The direction you need to go through or go in right now, Pile 2, is what I'm picking up heavily is gratitude. Gratitude. Be grateful. Be grateful, because even if it took a while, or even if you had to go through hell and high water to get to this accomplishment or receive this, this gift or whatever, this reward, to be accepted. It's yours. It's your hard work. You did what you needed to do. You know, nothing easy is worth it. Nothing easy is worth it. You don't want nothing too quick because there's no foundation. You have laid the foundation for something and you're receiving the fruits of your labor. Yes, it's coming in maybe slow and maybe unconventional. But once you get it, be grateful because it is yours. It is yours. Don't ever lose sight of that. There's something about it that just makes you feel kind of like, what, I did all this for this? Yes, it's yours. It's something that you could claim, is what I'm getting with this Four of Cups. The King of Cups is saying to be emotionally intelligent. Be emotionally intelligent, mature about something. Okay? Don't get so caught up in your feelings of the hows and why it took so long and this, that. The King of Cups is in control of their emotions. You know, this is the supportive leader. Balance, control, diplomatic, compassion. So it may have taken something like long to come in, but this is saying to keep your cool. This is the coolest king on the planet, King of Cups. Keep your cool. That is the direction that you're needing to go in, Pau-Tu. Keep your cool. And when you get what you deserve, because it is coming in, appreciate it. Be grateful. Be compassionate. When it comes, don't be on, oh, whatever, it took you long enough. About time. Be the King of Cups. Be respectful, compassionate. Understand that it may not have had come the time that you wanted it to, but nonetheless it came. And it's yours. No more blockages, no more delays. It's yours. And you deserve it. Don't blow off your blessings. Don't blow off your blessings, Pau-Tu. I love you guys. I hope this message helped. I'll see you guys in the next one.